Welcome to Slowhome. Too many people live in badly designed houses, and we want to change that.
This is day 94 of the Slowhome project, and we need you to join us in our quest to evaluate the design quality of houses in 9 North American cities in 9 months. This week we are analyzing apartment lofts in Denver, and today we are going to be reviewing the work from the past week.
It's Friday, so
it is Friday.
We get to do our fun stuff on Friday and look back on the week and look forward to next week. And the first thing we're going to talk about is the Slowhomers of the week. And I have decided, or not I have decided, we have decided that there's going to be 2 people to get the award for Slowhomer of the week this week. The first person is Aaron, and the reason that we chose Aaron is because Aaron on Monday put his first post in for the Add a House to the Project, and he actually put a little comment and said, I just tried this for the first time, and it was actually pretty easy to do.
Aaron.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. You also put some comments in about the interface between the discussion page and between the link for Add a House to the Project, which was a big deal for us this week to try to figure that out with the new site. So we appreciate that. The second person that gets Slowhomer of the Week is Manolo. And Manolo's been has been adding houses to the project for a long time.
This is the first time he's been doing the design project.
But he actually did the design project this week, and he also said, I'm a little nervous to do this, but he did it, and we're actually going to discuss his project today. So congratulations. Thank you very much for contributing to our cause, and we look forward to your posts in the future.
Right. They're good. Both of them are good examples of how people could get involved. So if you're watching, there's a lot of people watching that aren't actually participating. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
Just make a comment, make a post, draw something, and submit it. On that note, we did get a lot of comments about the new interface. It was really great to have that right at the very beginning of the week. Comments about where's the button to add a new house, I don't like the background color, all that kind of stuff. It was really, really useful, and we appreciate that very much. I think we've got most of the bugs.
Yeah, most of the bugs are worked out. We are going to be working some more detailed stuff out in the next few weeks, because it does take a while, as you guys can imagine, to get everything all ship-shape, but thank you for your comments.
That's right. We're also going to be adding some more buttons that describe what we're doing in a little bit more detail for newcomers. So next week we're going to be moving on to townhomes, which is going to be an interesting shift to see how those are different and how they're the same from the ones we looked at in Dallas and in Toronto. And we're going to spend the rest of the time today looking at the design projects that everybody submitted. It was an active day.
Very active. We had over 50 comments, and a lot of people posted late at night, and I stayed up and looked at them. So we've got some of the design projects that were submitted, and I want to go through them. It's really interesting because there are 3 worlds, 3 camps of people, and it depended on where you put the kitchen.
That's right. I'm in one of those camps.
So you are in one of the camps. So we're going to talk about these. So the first person is Wayne. So Wayne is a right-hand side kitchener. So the kitchen is on this side, and the dining space is here. This is something that we're going to see over and over again. What that does is it makes the living space and the entry one big space. So that was Wayne's submission. This is Terri's submission. Same thing. Kitchen and dining on this side. She created a little bit more of a hallway space and put a study desk here. But again, we've got that narrow hall and then the study desk on this side in her plan. And then this was Paul C's. His came in late last night. He said that he had to
It's nice to hear from Paul. It's been a while.
It is nice. He made a point and said, well, if I do this scheme, I'm going to have to buy really nice furniture, because it's the first thing that you're going to see when you come in is this sort of objectified living room grouping. But I think it's really interesting that everybody that put the kitchen and the dining on this side ended up with the proportion of the living space, and then the differences came in how the entry was dealt with. I thought Paul's entry was actually worked fairly well.
It's also interesting that he didn't move the door into
No, and he said that in his post. He said, I thought that would actually be a nice detail to have that open, if you're not using the guest room to get the light through from the living space. And I thought if that's detailed well, that's not such a bad idea.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So moving on to the second camp. The second camp are middle kitcheners. So I don't know what else to call them, middle kitchen people.
Sounds like something from a Lord of the Rings movie.
I know, middle kitcheners. So Molly Kay, this is her second submission. She had the kitchen in the middle. The challenge is with this scheme is the circulation space behind it. So her dining was here. She had a 2-way fireplace, nicely detailed. Let's look at Brad W's. So again, he had a middle kitchen scheme. Again, the hallway space behind, we've got that, and then there's that little entry off the bedroom. So that's the challenge, because your circulation becomes...
It's a nice scheme, though. It puts the living room in the corner, which I think is nice.
I agree. This is really great. That's a great furniture grouping arrangement, and I really like how the TV works with the back wall of the kitchen. And then Mid-America Mom as well did her
She
kitchen
pushed
in the
hers
middle.
back, though, didn't
she?
it?
Did.
Further.
She made this tighter back here. Her hallway's a little tight, I think, from the front entry.
But it made a nicer dining room.
But she also added a pantry, which I thought was an interesting thing
Yeah.
to do. And her dining, yeah, you're right, her dining room space is more formal.
Where's the closet?
The front entry closet. I think she had one side of front entry closet there, and then one side of pantry.
Okay.
So
All right.
she was innovative in using both. So I don't know who did this one. It's not very good. I mean, it's a world of problems, really.
All right.
I
Well,
mean, this is the scheme with the kitchen on the side, and the challenge with that one, you've got a really big entry. And that was some of the Slowhomers
Yes, I know.
criticized you for
I know,
that.
I know, and I
you
mentioned
see-
that when I was doing it. I said that I thought that, but to me, I thought that it gave a little bit of, it created a.
Well, there's no
nice
hallway
way to the
space,
bedroom.
right?
That's
Which I think was the objective, which I think is nice. And then this is Manolo. So Manolo, for your first post, congratulations. He had the kitchen on the same side that you did. I think that was kind of interesting to do
Yeah.
a millwork
Yeah, it is.
block. So he had sort of the same proportion of your entry, but he put the closet there. We had a little discussion yesterday about his protruding counter, and Brad W. actually did a revision to his plan to try to get the entry into the bedroom a little better.
Right.
Catherine Taney, she hand drew her plan. She has the kitchen on the side. Her dining space went back.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's difficult with the dining
Yeah.
space back there because you're always going around the table to get into that bedroom. And I
Yeah.
think that's a challenge. I mean, I know it fit the study desk in and stuff, but it's quite far back now.
Yes, it is.
In plan. And then finally, we're going to end up with Lacey. So she had another version of that middle kitchen. She added this wall here to make the dining space a little bit more formal. I would have probably not done that and just had it open up a little bit, but I know why she did that, because the access into the bedroom.
That's right. Well,
So-
nice variations, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good to see the three different strategies.
Yeah. And I like the fact that everybody was in one of the three camps. There was nobody sort of outside of that, so we could categorize everybody's
Exactly. Well, that was fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. Next week we're going to be doing townhomes, so have a good weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.
See you Monday.